Hi guys, this is Kacy Patey of The Inspired Office, the office organizer with theinspiredoffice.com. And this week, of course, the question is, do you work alone or do you work with a team? And I work alone, though I should work with a team, to make a long story short. So to elaborate, I've had a VA, a virtual assistant in the past, who was extremely helpful. Just for whatever reason, I sort of slowly stopped using her, though I know I should use her again. In addition to using her, though, I think I need a team of virtual assistants. If you're not familiar with virtual assistants, they do not cost a lot of money. You never have to meet with them in person, face to face. I live near DC. My virtual assistant lived in New York. And some people have one virtual assistant who does everything for them, or everything that they delegate. And then there are other people who have teams of virtual assistants, and I do think that's the direction I'm going to go in. I think I need to build a team of virtual assistants, perhaps one for social media. To be honest with you, more and more, I'm just dreading opening Facebook and opening Twitter. I just have felt so hyper connected for so long that now I just feel this urge to kind of pull back and be a little more private, even though that's not always good for business. So perhaps I need to have a team member who does the social media for me so I can just forget about it. I would like an assistant who has high graphic skills because everything I put out, every newsletter, every flyer, I really want to be beautiful. I definitely want a virtual assistant who has a Mac because I use a Mac. I want a virtual assistant who is great with client communication, who can send emails before I go out and visit for the first time and send welcome packets and the such. So I could go on and on and on. And I guess what I've learned this year is that you don't have to expect one person to solve all of your problems, but just slowly build a team of virtual assistants who you pay hourly. Many of them actually charge by the minute or by 15-minute increments. So that, to get ahead of myself, is a New Year's resolution to build a team of virtual assistants. Um, Another thing I've done in the past is I hired a young woman to come to the house and help me stuff envelopes for a major mailing I've done. So if there ever is some, very time consuming, but not too taxing on the brain physical work, there is somebody who I hire just for a few hours at a time to come over to my place and help me out with it. So though I'm not really paying anybody to help me at the moment, I certainly don't feel like I work alone. Like I've mentioned before, I believe in last week's video, I do have a few friends who also work for themselves. One in particular who is sort of my one-woman advisory committee. So I, throw flyer ideas, small business ideas, big business ideas, what should I name my newsletter this week ideas to her. So again, to continue with last week's question of do you have other women entrepreneur friends? I do, and I feel like they are my team. Though it's easy to feel like I can do it all because the types of things I delegate aren't difficult, but I know I should be a little more willing to kind of release what I do and pass it on to somebody who does it much, much better. And even being a part of this channel, one of 5 women, I feel like I'm on a team, even though I've never, I'm yet to meet 3 of the women who are on the channel. So yeah, teamwork definitely shows up in my week. Every week, I'm communicating with people who are helping me and vice versa. In the strict sense of team member, somebody who I'm paying, though, I don't have anybody, but I actually want somebody or a couple. So I've received a few referrals from friends and fellow business owners for names of people across the country to check out. So stay tuned. I'm sure in 2011 we'll be talking about virtual assistants and what we delegate. So I will definitely keep you in the loop. That's all I have for now, though, about the team thing. There's not much to say because I'm still a team of one, which is a big no-no for being a busy entrepreneur. But I'm working on it, and doing videos like this really helps me to know what I need to work on. So thanks for listening. I do hope that helped, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.